everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a quick video that shows how I do my makeup, everyday makeup, no makeup type of look. I've been trying to videotape this this tutorial for a long time, like a long time. I think ever since I started my channel, which is going on about 2 years now that I've started my channel officially. But for some reason, either I didn't like the content, or my skin was just not acting right, or I just couldn't get my life together. So I am going to attempt to do it today. It is a Saturday and I don't really have anywhere to go, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the effort in and do my makeup, because while we are in quarantine, ain't nothing really going on, but every once in a while you should try to at least spruce yourself up. So I'm gonna try my best to tell you guys what I'm using, why I use it. I'm not that great of explaining. I just kind of just do my makeup and make it work for myself in the best way that I can. But if you guys are interested in watching this video and just seeing how I do my makeup, no makeup, everyday look, please continue watching. Also, before I get started, I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. I just would love to hear your feedback, or just how you guys are doing. How are you guys doing today? How are you doing on this good quarantine day, or whatever day you decide to watch this video? Okay, so we're gonna get started. I have my face is clean. It's completely clean. I've washed it already. My eyebrows was looking kind of crazy, but we are going to make it work because I haven't been able to go to the nail salon to get my eyebrows done. I've actually hadn't got my eyebrows done months before quarantine. I try to give my eyebrows a break so they can just grow out, so they don't become too thin after going repeatedly to the nail salon, or to get wherever you go to get your eyebrows done. I go to a nail salon, but so we have that on top of quarantine. So I could say it's been easily about a good 6 months since I got my eyebrows done. So they are not like perfect, but I did clean them up a little bit just so they look alright and decent. Now the first thing I am noticing is that my lips are really dry. So let me see if I can get something for my lips. I just got some Blistex, you know, nothing special. I have my mirror here. You guys can't see it, but I do have one here so I can look and see what I'm doing. So if you see me looking down at any point, it's because I'm looking at the mirror. The first thing I am going to do, I'm going to start off with using my translucent loose powder. This one is by Lancome. It's just a long time no shine translucent powder. And I'm going to actually apply that on my face first. And I'm going to use a powder brush to do so. So I like to try to put it, because I notice that my face can get pretty oily as the day goes on. So I'm just going to put it on my cheeks, kind of like my T-zone area, because that's where I get powder the most. I also want to remind you guys that this is how I do my makeup, so it may be different for you. You might be like, girl, why are you doing it this way? This is just how it works for me. So I'm just using this time to kind of take away any shine that I may have. Lately my skin has been doing pretty good. Normally I would put on a base and then I'd do the powder, but I don't plan on wearing this makeup for too long, and my skin's been doing okay, or better, so I'm just gonna do the powder. Actually, I'm saying it like my skin isn't doing way better than how I'm making it sound. My skin is actually doing pretty good, and that is because I have been using a new type of skincare. I do have a link and a video about my skincare if you are interested in seeing what I am doing for skincare. Please take a look up above right here because I do have a video talking about it. So after I have applied the powder, I then like to follow up with concealer. The concealer is just gonna give me some extra coverage on my certain spots. So like I said, I do have some discoloration and some points on my face that I like to try to cover up. This concealer that I am using is Fenty Beauty concealer. This one is in the 350 number. And then I'm just gonna use a brush to go ahead and just blend it out. One of the things that I am working on with my skin is to have it look better without needing any makeup, period. I do understand that, you know, my skin may not be the worst looking, but it's just, I want to try to get it better. The first step was me trying to find a better skincare in general on my for my skin, and then once I find that, the next thing I will be working on is actually the hyperpigmentation on my skin. The next thing I'm going to be using is the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the hydrating longwear foundation, and this is in 370. About 2 pumps. Get a brush. It's like kind of like a kabuki style brush, and I like it. So any type of kabuki style brush, if I'm going to use a brush or foundation, is what I use. I'm just going to apply it all over my face. Make sure I pay attention to those areas where I feel like there's the discoloration. I don't worry too much about my under eye too much. I mean, granted, some foundation is going to get there, of course, but I don't really worry about that too much because I'm going to put concealer there. Okay. So after I have applied the foundation, the next thing I like to do is go back with the concealer. And I don't know why I've been trying to, I have 2 concealers. I've been using this NARS Radiant Creamy concealer, and I use both of them. I just one day started doing that and kept going. Don't ask me why. But I like to put it right under the eye. A little bit down here. A little bit on my nose. And the thing with me is I try to not use with my makeup, I try to not use a lot. Like kind of whatever comes up on the brush is like the only thing I use. And then I just put a little bit more just to lighten it. And then I like to use, it needs washing, but I like to use my Morphe blending brush to buff it out. But what I like to do is to wet it first. So once I wet it, it's expanded, and I like to go ahead, and it's damp, squeeze the water out, of course, and then I just blend it under my eye. And I use the other side just to make sure any harsh lines. So blend it. And then I like to go back with that same translucent powder. And I know some people don't do the baking thing, but I still like to bake a little. Not too much, but I feel like whatever you decide to do or however it works for you, it just works for you. So this is what works for me. And then I like to use this same translucent powder, just maybe not as much, but just over my face, just to kind of set my foundation. And while the setting is going on, I'm going to attempt to at least fill in my eyebrows a little bit. Nothing big with the eyebrows, just to make them look like not so thin. I can't lie, when quarantine is over, that's probably, and it's safe, like really safe, that's probably the first thing I'm gonna do is get my eyebrows done if I don't do nothing else. But anyway, so then I'll just go ahead and buff out. Wherever there was powder. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is get my bronzer. Oh, this is like a blush, but I like this blush because it's like really brown. So it's just kind of like a bronzing. It just gives you color, or me color. Just blend it out as much as I can because I don't want to look too crazy. And then I'll do my eyelashes. Now, I don't wear a lot of eyelashes all the time. Like, I do wear them, but not that much. But I do kind of like to give that everyday, with my everyday look, that effect like I'm wearing a lot of lashes or more or something. So, y'all gonna laugh at me, but this is what I do. I'm gonna go down all the lines of what I do with my lashes. So, on a good day, when I feel like I'm up to it, I like to first start with a lash primer. This is Lancome's lash primer. This is what it looks like up close. I don't know if it's going to even focus, but hey. So I like to start off with that, especially because I'm like using so much. You'll see. So I'll put a little bit of the lash primer. And then I will start off with using multiple lash mascaras that have different purposes. So I'll start off with using this Superhero It mascara from Ulta. I just like using it, so I'm gonna start off with that. And then after I let that dry a little bit, I will then follow up with the Grandiose mascara from Lancome. This is kind of like a volumizing, elongating, but it also has a nice cool little brush here, so it kind of gets all the lashes. The cool thing about this brush is the way it's angled, it helps you. And I'll put a little bit of that on the bottom lashes. Then after that, I kind of leave the bottom lash alone because I want more volume on the top than the bottom. After that, I like to then follow up. I don't even know if they sell this mascara anymore, but this is also a Lancome mascara, and this is supposed to help get your lashes long or have that long effect. And then I end it with this e.l.f. mascara. The reason why I like this one is because it's really, really thin, and it helps just kind of separate and extend a little more of the hairs. Okay, so after I do that, I then like to follow up with a little bit of highlight, just a little bit. And I like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. Looks like this. And I use this highlighting brush, swirl it around, and just kind of go on the sides of my face like this. I'll finish off with the setting spray. This is by Urban Decay. And I have my fan. And that's it. If I put any type of lipstick on or lip gloss, I like to use one that's kind of like very similar to like a nude, like my lip color. But right now I'm just gonna put some more lipsticks on. And that is it. Okay, so I took my hair down. This is my look. This is how it looks when I do my everyday makeup, no makeup look. If you guys like how I came out, if you like how my makeup came out and you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. Again, if you guys have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up again, like I said before. And I really appreciate you guys for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.